Hello guys and welcome to my new video. This is going to be covering patch 7.2, which is apparently going to be released quite soon. And basically I'll be talking about the Resto Druid changes. So in terms of changes, in terms of spell changes, there hasn't been any spell changes actually. It's just mainly concerning the artifact and basically the tier 20 set bonus. And I'll be covering some of these here. So it seems that Blizzard in this, at least in this patch, they have put a lot of emphasis into efflorescence. Efflorescence is going to play a huge part in Resto Druid 7.2 gameplay, and this is evident from both the artifact and the tier 20 bonus. Just before we do the artifact, just want to talk about what the tier 20 bonus is. So this might change, this is not set in stone yet. So let's just see what the tier 20 set bonuses are. In this patch 7.2, Blizzard put a lot of emphasis on efflorescence. So this is quite exciting and it makes me quite anxious at the same time, which we'll talk about a bit more about it later on. But the new set is Swiftman triggers up to 40% reduction cooldown based on the current health of your target. More reduced cooldown when used on lower health target. So this basically means the lower target you use your Swiftman on, the more of a reduction in cooldown you get. Swiftman is by default 30-second cooldown. This could get reduced. It could get reduced more than, but let's assume it's about 20 seconds. So 20-second Swiftman is like, I mean, it's not the best thing. I don't even use Swiftman that much, mainly because of cooldown. It is quite efficient, I guess. But what you really need for this 2 set is the 4 set, which Swiftman increases your efflorescence healing by 400% for 8 seconds. So this is the game changer basically. Efflorescence becomes a really good AoE heal. Like, I mean, it's something along the lines of Restoration Healing Rain, or what it used to be basically. You'll want people to stand in efflorescence. From a little like a napkin mat, it basically can. Efflorescence right now does about 5 to about 10%. 10% is quite generous, but let's just say 5% to 10% healing. And let's just say you do about 10% healing with this 4 set, you could do around 14 maybe in the best case scenario, which is quite big. I mean, it's really not bad. Efflorescence is like, I mean, it's something to consider using it, and it can change of course, but the whole deal is with how artifact traits work with it. So I'm on the PTR 7.2. I've just gotten my traits. I had 54 traits on live, so therefore I had 54 traits here, and this is what basically unlocked. You can also see that basically all of the multi-point traits have an additional trait available, except for the single point. So you can have the Grow Walker, you can have Swiftman and things like that. So that's a lot more AP farm to do as well. And like I mentioned, you get all these traits. So I had 54 traits in live, and this is what I was able to unlock. The first one that you can unlock is the Grace of the Scenario Circle, which increases healing done by 10%, damage by 10%, and stamina by 10%. Huge increases, so everyone basically gets this by default. Then you have Eternal Restoration, which increases the duration of Essence of Ganeer by 3 seconds. Goes up to a maximum of 4 seconds. It's quite good, I guess, because Essence of Ganeer is a very good artifact ability, one of the best, I might say. So an increase to this is always welcome, I mean. And then this Joy of Spring trait is actually something that's also very, very good. Efflorescence healing increased by up to 20% on targets to remain in efflorescence. So this paired up with the tier 24 set bonus makes efflorescence really big heal. Like, I mean, I could say that it could be along the top 4 heals. It could be as much as Wild Growth and things like that with these traits and with the tier 20 set bonus. So what you can see here is that Blizzard is putting a lot of emphasis into efflorescence, and they want to make it something that people have to stand in. They have to try and get in there to actually get healed, which I'm up for it because I enjoy that kind of game style, and I think seeing efflorescence playing a much larger part in healing is only a good thing. And you can also see our golden trait, Deep Rooted, which also is very good. When your rejuvenation regard to wild growth heals a target below 35% health, its duration is refreshed. Anything that refreshes your top heals is going to be a huge deal. So these traits are quite exciting. I'm quite excited about this, but I'm also very anxious because the main reason for this is that if these traits have been unlocked in Nighthold, I would be super happy, because 80% of Nighthold, you use Spring Blossoms, which also buff your fluorescence, adds an additional hut to your targets that are in a fluorescence, which is most likely going to be affected by the tier 20 set. I'm still not sure about that, but like there still need to be some testing done about it. But because of how Nighthold was working, you were able to use Spring Blossoms for 80% of the fights. People were stacked up, people were staying in your efflorescence for long times, so therefore Joy of Spring will actually add that 20% additional healing. So I would be very happy about it. But Tomb of Sagaris, I don't know what's the deal there. I don't know how many fights are going to require movement. Maybe you won't even have time to put efflorescence down. I mean, if that's true, if there's going to be a huge amount of movement, Resto Druids are going to lose a massive amount of healing. First of all, they won't need a tier 20. They won't need any of the tier 20, because the 2 set is really not that great without a 4 set. One of their traits is going to become completely obsolete. And at the end of the day, efflorescence won't be doing any healing. So I'm hoping the Blizzard knows what they're doing, and by buffing efflorescence this much for Restoration Druids, they should really make those boss mechanics in Tomb of Sagaris require some standing, and preferably all standing fights, and you'll see efflorescence really shine, and you see Resto Druids really shine, which is quite interesting, because like I said before, efflorescence wasn't that, it was a good spell, but right now it's going to become one of your top heals. So it's very interesting. I would love to hear what you think about this. You can leave your comments below. I'll try and answer all of them. I usually do. And I guess thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video, guys.